Hey folks, it's me, Manic Mark. Not in the picture. There, now you know it's me. Coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the Ardfella found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. And today I'm taping once again on this HD Canon. The sound's so much better. I got a little stick mic, a directional mic on this thing. But I just gave up processing HD and went back to my standard camera, resolution camera, which I like. I was discussing this with the using the amazing brain powers of Boldradish, one of my favorite people, who had this software that would convert the HD. I'm thinking this is the idea: convert it to standard. Or reduce the resolution so I can actually process it. Because you know how I've complained about this, like a 10-minute video on my standard resolution on my camera, which I distort. If you ever notice some distortion, I scale the thing and distort it so it will fit the HD window. Like 10 minutes, it would take 15, 18 minutes to process it. I wonder who they're barking at. Okay, I'm breaking into this video with this other video after I went out running because I turned the thing off. Somehow the thing got turned off, and I don't think it's the battery. I just haven't used this camera in so long I hit something that I shouldn't have. Whoa! That's just the thing. Okay, I'm calming down with the... I left some records out. Oh, I got to talk about the... So, I can use this camera. I like the microphone, and I bought it mainly to get better sound. Anyway, what I did was I still have to use Leawo, something. I'll put the name of it down here. It's a video converter because this camera, I didn't know this when I researched cameras, but saves in a format called MTS. Okay, nothing I had will read it. Okay, so I bought this converter. So I convert it to MPEG-4. I tried all the conversions in the software and settled for MPEG-4. So then Boldradish suggested I get this piece of freeware because the Leawo or whatever it is software won't convert to standard video. I know it's stupid to go from HD to standard, but I just won't sit there and wait for the thing to process. So I imported the video. Did it? Yeah, MPEG-4. I think, yeah, it imported it. So many steps. It's just really silly. Anyway, it saved to standard resolution, and I was able to then scale it up to fit the HD window. So what you're looking at now, the color's different. It's more of a pasty gray than the other camera, more of my natural skin tone. But because of this, so I'll probably use both cameras. But anyway, that's it. Now I got to finish the. Why did you just go through all that? I have no idea. Anyway, I just did it. I'm going to go through the rest of the records I think that I missed. Here's a copy of George Shearing's Black Satin. It was originally recorded in 1958, but Capitol released it in this really flimsy sleeve. I just found that interesting, so I picked it up. Here's an album by a group called Rotary Connection on Cadet and their Cadet concept record, whatever that means. Tell It to the Lord. It's the Walters family out of Georgia. Grand Prix. No, it's Pre. I just always want to say it that way. If it's a racing car movie from the 60s, which I assume it is, although the illustration looks more 70s, it should have some fun music on it, don't you think? This was curious. On Command, it looks more modern. The cover design looks more modern. It's 1961 though, and it's a Tony Montola album, folk songs. Enoch Light produced it. That was interesting. Got two on a mega budget country albums featuring the Wagoneers. The Wagoneers. minty fresh. They must have kept these in some kind of vacuum storage. They're amazingly clean. Green onions, Booker T, and the MG green onions. I love green onions. This is a cool looking record. Kokomo, Asia Minor. On a label, Felsted. I have no idea, never heard of it before. There's some interesting song titles on it. I'm excited to listen to that. A play, a musical called Beatlemania, a 2-record set. 50 cents. Couldn't pass it up. In the Crowd, another Ramsey Lewis album found today. They're all over the place the last couple of weeks. Total budget on Cameo, some kind of covers of movies by Bill Meter, whoever he is. And last but not least, a copy of Peter Gunn, which I think I picked up last week, but I couldn't remember for sure. But the cover was so cherry, I picked it up again, just in case. Okay, now back to the rest of this video already in progress. Crap. I don't know when that got turned off, but you know, these battery devices don't like to sit forever because the batteries just completely die on them. And I think that's what happened with this, and that battery's going to be expensive. So I got to back up because I don't know if I got the Happy Rhythm Quartet. Happy. Anyway, this looks like fun. You can be a soul winner. A soul winner. Reggie Thompson, a master craftsman, off as a soul winner. 4,000 souls won in 4 years as a traveling evangelist from 1951 to 55. He won 4,000 souls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to this record and I'm going to steal your souls. That's right. Keep watching. When you feel it going, send me a comment and say, I feel you stealing my soul, stop it. And maybe I will, and maybe I won't. That's just really creepy. People can stop watching when I say stuff like that. Who's the Rostovit sisters on tour? Yeah, there they are. The sisters, right there. They're roasted. I found another Edgar Foltz record. I've got 2 of them now. He and his daughter, Patricia Morin, would sing together. This is totally local. It's on Jewel. And if you want to know what Edgar looks like, there he is on the back. Can you see him? Paul Griffin swings with 101 strings. Satin Dolls on this. Body and Soul. That should be fun. Whenever they mix some 101 strings, whenever they mix something else in, or try to do something from the 60s, it can be fun. This looks like a great record. Grand Slam hits of 69. Sung by the Grand Knights. Well, I had no idea that the KKK was into 60s light pop, but apparently they are. Sung by the Grand Knight. Who are the Meryl Staten voices? Is this going to be... Ooh, Frank Hunter arranged this? Frank Hunter, who put out White Goddess, arranged this. You make me want to sing. You make me want to sing. It's 3-in-1 on Queen City Recording, autographed on the back by Pam, Tammy, and no, it's not. Those are fake autographs. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm happy to get this. Anyway, there you go. 3-in-1. This is from looking from Cincinnati across the river into Newport, Kentucky, and that is the railroad bridge, which is now a pedestrian walkway and painted purple. They call it the People Purple Bridge. Purple People Bridge. Swing and Love Affair on Mercury. It's the Whacker series. It's the Whacker series. Pete Palmer and his orchestra with voices. That'll be fun. That's just a clean, fun looking cover. Another Petula Clark album. Now that Craig said, go get Petula Clark. The early ones are great. I have no idea which ones are the early ones, but I'm more likely to pick them up now, even though I haven't had a chance to listen to any of them. Generally, I wouldn't pick up Frank Sinatra, but here's one on budget label, Coronet. He's Smoking, which is kind of cool. Bad Habits cover. Arab Dance, Spanish Dance, Jumba Dance. I wonder what Tommy Dorsey and his orchestra. Just that's curious. That's a curious album. I'm glad I picked it up. Whipped Cream, Budget, Crown Records, Whipped Cream, nice. She's a hot model. That's a hot model right there. I like that. Like that look. Picked it up. This was a great cover. Oh yeah. These guys are out of Harrison, Ohio. It's Rick and Jane McKinney. Rick and Jane right there. It's an advertising album from Thomas Organs. I always pick up the advertising stuff. The Magic of Collar Glow is the name of the album, which is funny. I have no idea what Collar Glow is. Country Club Dance. I think I've got this with another. It's got the Breeze and I on it. For Trade, a Stevie Winwood album. Arc of a Diver. Oh, there's a diver arcing. Okay. 50 cents on that one. And your Rhythmatics. A nice clean copy. But last but not least, on RKO Records, a label I hardly ever find, is an album titled Jungle Beat. Definitely looks like the late 50s, maybe 57 or 58. It's Haitian, Brazilian, South American. This could be fun. And speaking of Jungle Beat, play the tiki drummer and play a song. I hope this frickin' camera thing works. If it doesn't work, Boldradish, it's not your fault. But if you're watching this, you know somehow I struggled my way through the dead battery issue. I gotta fix that. I remembered to turn the mic on, so there's gonna be audio. And the big experiment. Here we go, the big experiment.